Bethel Church, I'm here live on location at the hub of our town, Walmart. I'm about to ask people about the vibe check. How's the vibe in your family? Let's go to some real life accounts and see how people are doing in their marriage. I'm out here, we're talking about marriage. We're talking about communication. Tell me about how you're doing 1 to 10 in your communication as a married folk.
About a 7.
A 7. A 7. What would make it better?
An 8.
How's the communication 1 to 10?
9, 10.
9, 10. What's the secret?
I don't know. Been married 40 years. 40 and a half.
40 years. What's the longest relationship you ever been in?
Probably 2 years.
Tell me about words of affirmation versus tearing down. Which one's more important?
Words of affirmation, definitely.
How long have you been married?
5 years.
5 years. Do you use words to build up or to tear down in your marriage?
Build up.
What's the best compliment your spouse has ever given you?
I'm beautiful. Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning he tells me I'm beautiful and how much he loves me.
Just tell me about communication in marriage. How important is it?
It is number 1 in my book.
Number 1. What about words of affirmation versus tearing down? Which one is more beneficial in a marriage?
Versus tearing down, never tear down. I wouldn't tear anyone down. Build them up. That's
Build
what
them up.
you want to do.
You never want to tear someone down. You never want to say something that words hurt. So try to keep it to minimum. Just compromise.
Yeah.
Compromise.
That's the trick.
I'm here with Peggy. We're in the produce. We're right here by the lettuce. Peggy, are you married?
Yes,
How long have you been married?
42 years.
What is the secret in communication?
You just keep the line open and just keep talking to each other.
What does that do for you as a man when you get those words of affirmation? How do you respond?
When I get them, it edifies me. It lifts me up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's the best compliment you've ever given?
That's you're fantastic. I don't know.
Are you married?
No.
What's the longest relationship you ever been in?
About 8 years.
Tell me about communication in the relationship. How important is that?
Very important.
What's the best compliment you have ever received?
You're beautiful.
Clearly. Hello. All right, we're out here talking about communication in marriage. Are you married?
I'm a widow.
How long were you married?
3.5 years.
Tell me about communication, words of affirmation versus tearing down. Which one is more important?
Affirmation.
How does that work in your marriage? What does that do when you get words that are affirming you?
It builds you up, makes you feel that you are valued.
What's the best compliment your husband ever gave you?
That he appreciated the things that I did because it helped him become a better person.
When you get complimented, what does that do for you?
It builds your self-esteem up.